What are some of the most common forms of disability? How does disability insurance work for those who aren't in the know?
Well, I think it's one of the most common things that people have that they never think and plan for, and it certainly saved my financial life to have disability insurance when I had my brain aneurysm. More than a quarter of people who are working today are going to be disabled at some point in their working career, and it does not discriminate by age. I'm talking about people who start working in their 20s. By the time they're 67 and they're retired, 1 in 4 of them will have had some type of disability.
Wow.
But the tragic thing is about 51 million Americans have no disability insurance coverage. And disabilities can range from, believe it or not, a short-term disability, number one, is a pregnancy.
Wow.
Also a back or joint disorder, something happens with your knee or your hip. How many workers do we know who go out and have these types of surgeries, and you need something to cover your income while you're unable to work? And so that is what disability insurance does. It gives you that coverage for your income.
How do I make sure that I'm properly insured if something like this happens to me? What types of different disability insurance are there?
Well, there's long-term disability insurance and short-term disability insurance. And with both, you're getting a portion of your income that is protected, that is covered, so that you're then receiving a paycheck on a regular basis, maybe not the same type of regular basis as your regular paycheck, but you're getting some of your income covered. The way that a short-term disability policy works is it's going to cover about 60 to 70% of your base salary, and you may have a short waiting period over this time for it to kick in. The long-term disability insurance policy, that can vary depending on what you sign up for from your employer. It's usually about 40 to 60% of your salary that's covered with long-term disability insurance. And the benefits actually end when the disability ends. So you may have also a waiting period that may be a couple months before it actually kicks in. You want to get as much disability insurance as possible,
right.
And even paying a little bit into it now will really benefit you when
think about the difference. Trying to live on 40% of your paycheck, trying to live on 60% of your paycheck, still not easy, but maybe max it out if you possibly
max it up
can.
as much as you can.
Do you have to pay taxes if you actually collect on disability insurance?
So this was the biggest surprise to me, and that is that it can be a tax-free benefit depending on how you pay for it. If you pay for it with after-tax dollars, then the benefit that you get and those paychecks that you get are going to be tax-free. It's definitely something to consider, but look at how your employer offers it. And as many people are starting new jobs, especially recent grads, thinking, maybe I don't need to, this is not something I need to look into, I'm perfectly healthy. Make sure you sign up for every benefit that you can get in that job, including disability insurance.